The death of Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny in prison sparked protests across the country. On Friday, February 16, protesters protested in various places in Russia including Moscow, St. Petersburg. The death of Russian opposition leader Navalny in prison is being mourned in different parts of the world. News of the death of Russia's most influential opposition leader in the past decade has sparked mourning in New York, London and Geneva, with temporary portraits and portraits of Navalny lit with flowers and candles. Apart from this, mourning rallies were held at various places. Mourning is going on in front of Russian embassies in Bulgaria, Lithuania, and other countries. On the other hand, mourning is also being done with Navalny's photo, flowers and wax in front of the embassy, ignoring the strictures and restrictions of the security forces. At that time, they called Russian President Vladimir Putin a murderer. One of the most powerful people in the world is Russian President Vladimir Putin. The great leaders of the world who follow. The country's opposition leader, Alexei Navalny, was thought to be Putin's biggest opponent. Navalny also became an enemy of Putin due to politics. He spent a large part of his life in prison in various cases. Navalny has also had to endure torture and persecution due to his anti-Putin stance. Rumors of death of this leader have been spread several times. An attempt was made to kill Navalny by poisoning. However, he has always been vocal in criticizing Putin. Russian opposition leader Navalny eventually died in prison. It is known that Navalny became a politician from a lawyer. He started politics since the beginning of 2000. However, Navalny, he started his professional career as a lawyer, has been vocal in criticizing the government since 2008. At that time, he started writing a blog about the corruption of various corporate institutions, including public and private. Information that corruption is being done with the direct support of the rulers comes out in his writings. Since then, Navalny has become the eyesore of the government and the business class. Navalny participated in the 2011 parliamentary elections under the National Russian Liberation Movement Party. He again came to the discussion by raising allegations of rigging in that election. At that time he was sentenced to 15 days in prison. Since then, his anti-Putin position has become stronger. Navalny began anti-Putin political activities after his release from prison. Since then, arrests, torture and imprisonment have become a regular occurrence. In 2013, he was again sent to prison for stealing money. Navalny has repeatedly faced obstacles in participating in the parliamentary and presidential elections due to various allegations. Could not participate in the 2018 election. Navalny has not only been imprisoned, but has also been the victim of repeated assassination attempts. Victim of chemical attack in 2017. In 2020, there was an assassination attempt on Navalny. But in the end he survived. Last year, a Russian court sentenced him to 19 years in prison. Navalny was not found for some time after that. Russian authorities later said Navalny was transferred to one of the world's harshest prisons, an Arctic penal colony. Report by World Desk, Voice7 News.